record this. Fine. So in the last class, we started discussing the backups, guys, right? So we started with a full backup. So again, the backups are categorized as hot backups and cold backups. Hot backups means the backups that you can take when the database is in online and accessible. So that is called hot backups. Under hot backups, we have 10 types of backups: full backup, differential backup, transaction log backup or log backup, copy only full backup, file and file group backup, split backup, mirror backup, tail log backup, partial backup, partial differential backup. So these are the hot backups. That means these backups are possible when the database is online and accessible. We have one more backup called cold backups. Cold backups means the backups that we can take when the database is in offline, inaccessible. Okay, so cold backups, generally it's not easy to take the cold backups. For cold backups, we need downtime. I'll tell you, I'll explain why we need downtime for cold backups. Okay. And yesterday we discussed about the full backup. Full backup will take the backup of the whole database, including all the files, right? Including all the files. It will take the backup like your data files and log files. So it will take the backup of committed and uncommitted transactions. And if the database is big in size, it will take the time. Okay. And full backup generally, okay. If the database is big in size, generally what we will do in the organization, whatever it is like big or small, generally full backups we don't perform during the business hours. Why? Because full backup, generally backups are performance killers, guys. Okay, backups are performance killers. If you initiate the backup during the business hours, it might kill the performance of the SQL server. So generally we don't prefer to trigger or take the backups during the business hours. After the business hours or during the night time, early morning, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. So during that time, we use it to take the full backups. We'll schedule the jobs. These jobs will run as per the schedule and they are going to take them full backups, guys. Full backups or whatever backups we just selected. Okay. So yesterday we have seen how to take the full backup and all. So can anyone tell me the query to take the full backup, guys?
Create database database name to
Mm,
disk equal to path.
mm, mm,
Path message will be .b.
mm. Create database is equal to disk is equal to path. Mm, Manju.
Create backup to disk and the path.
Create backup to disk and the path. Next. That's okay. Just try it, guys. I'm happy. At least you people are trying when compared to others.
Create backup name and then to disk, then the path.
Okay.
Backup database
Mm,
name to disk
mm,
equals
mm.
to path.
Very good, Anil. Okay. So, guys, it's not create. Okay. It's not at all create. To create the database, we'll use create command. Okay. To take the backups, we'll never use create command. Okay. In the backup command, you don't see create at all. And Manju, you are creating the database and taking the backup itself. As of
No,
now, that is not possible.
I said create or backup.
Okay, so the command is backup database name to disk is equal to path and file name dot .bak. If you don't give path, what will happen? What will happen if you don't give path?
It will go to
Default,
default path.
Very
default
good.
will take
If
automatic
if you don't give
default
path,
path.
it won't be failed. It will take the backup to the default location. Okay, it will take the backup to the default location. So that is the command. Very good, Surya. Okay, that is the command to take the backup, guys. Backup database name to disk is equal to path and file name dot .bak. Okay, path and file name dot .bak, guys. Okay. So Yesterday we have seen lot of options while taking the backups. We have discussed about the backup set. We have discussed about the media set. We discussed about the backup compression. So all these things we discussed in the last class, right? So now we'll discuss the second backup called differential backup. Okay, what is that, guys? Differential backup. So what is meant by differential backup? Where we are going to use this differential backup? How frequently we'll take the differential backup? Okay, so we'll discuss all those things in this session. Okay. So
And
now, yes, yes.
uh, next phase class, once we have created backup file with, backup file of IPL,
Mm-hmm.
again, if you want to, take backup file with
Okay.
the same name and the same path,
Yes,
it
it
will
will
happen,
allow.
right?
It will allow and it will append. Yes. If you are
First,
giving,
if first file is compressed, second file is
that's
also.
see, if you start the backup with compression from the beginning, all the files will be appended. Second time also it will be appended, but first time, if you remember that, I don't know how many of you remember, first time I took without compression. Next time I took with
Yes,
compression. So that is not possible. Okay, whatever first time you took, okay, you are appending to the same file, right? So in a single file, with compression, without compression can't be existed. That's why second time also it took without compression. Okay. That's why
with
again I shown you for another database.
yes, yes. With same name, how many same name and same type, how many times we can
N number of times. There is no limit. There is no limit
or
until there is a free
with
space in the drive, you can take it.
same name.
Same name, you can take it. There is no
Last
specific
one
number.
will be taken as will be restored.
Yeah, whenever it is using, it will always take the recent one in that list. But guys, don't worry, just to show you, okay, I just added the append option. I mean to say, I just shown you the append option. In the organization, we'll never append any files. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry. In the organization, that is not a good concept. Why that is not a good concept? Tell me, guys. Why it's not a good concept? Why? For example, I have 3 weeks backup. Okay. I have to delete the old backups, correct? I'm having a database of 2 terabyte, imagine. I'm having a database of 2 terabytes. So when I take the backup of 2 terabyte, roughly how much size will it will be? What is the rough database backup size of 2 terabytes?
500 GB.
500,
500 GB
roughly.
plus.
Roughly. Tell me that roughly it's 500 GB, approximately 500 GB. So now tomorrow, if I take one more full backup for that, it will be 750 GB every day. Sorry, it will be 1000 GB. Correct? Every day 500 GB will be added. Right. So where it will be added to the same file, it will be added. Correct, guys? In this file itself, in the existing backup file itself, it will be added. Now, if I want to delete the old backups, how can I delete the old backups from the media set? If I don't delete, it will keep on adding, then where I can accommodate the free space. Correct? Today it is
Yes.
500 GB, tomorrow it is 1000 GB, day after tomorrow 1500 GB, day after tomorrow 2 TB and 2.5 TB, 3 TB, 4 TB, 5 TB, like that it will keep on growing. But it is storing in one drive, right? Can I accommodate that much free space in the drive? Or for 10 days, a 5 TB backup file will be generated. For 1 month, 13 to 500 GB, how much? 15 TB backup will be generated. Where you can accommodate the space if you don't delete the older backups. And why we need 1 month backups, 1 month old backups? Why we need, guys? Hardly in the organization will keep 2 3 weeks backups. Remaining backups, we are going to delete it. So if everything is mixed together, like appended like this, can I delete the old backup set? This is a single physical file. From this, can I delete the old full backup? Not possible.
Not possible. It's
Not
merged.
possible. That's why we don't use append option in the organization. How we can avoid the append option? How we can avoid the append option?
Incremental.
Not
By
required.
using
By
overwriting.
using
Override.
rewrite.
Not required.
Forward.
Not required. If you give same name, same path, then only it will be appended, right? If you give different name, another file will be created, right? Are you getting the point,
Yes.
guys? Why we need to choose overwrite every time? If there is no file, how it is going to overwrite? So if what is the problem when it will create append option? If you are giving same name in the same location, then it will be appended. Already file is there. But if I
Okay.
give second name, see here, I just added 2 here. So it just created another backup set. If you
So
change the name,
every time
yes,
we need to
every
give
time,
a new name.
yes,
Like for
every
example,
time,
backup is every 15 minutes, right? Every 15
correct.
minutes. So is it like automated or manual process? Like,
It's an automated process. Every time, see,
okay,
if I'm managing 5,000 databases, 5,000 backups every day, can you give different names? Not possible. So
that's
it's an
no
automated
possible.
process. What it will do,
Okay.
the mechanism will add timestamp to the backup file.
Mhm.
If you are adding timestamp to the backup file, in the backup file name, the time is different, right? Every second is different, right? So
Yes.
automatically, every time it will take a new backup file. If you trigger the backup now, it will be 728.39. If you trigger 1 second later, 728.40, the backup file is changing now. Here in the backup file, you can see 728.40, 728.39. So if you
Yeah, it makes
include
sense.
date and timestamp in the backup file name, which is an automated process, I'll show you how to include that one. Automatically, it will take the system time and it will create a new backup file. Just to explain in the organization, don't consider this file as a single backup file. There is a chance that it can be a media set also. To explain that process, I told you append option, but we'll never append any backups in the organization. What is the challenge? Space issues. You cannot delete the old backups. Okay, so you have to delete the whole file. If you delete the whole file, you are going to lose the recent backup and old backups also. That is not possible. Just to show you the append option, sometimes in the interest they will ask you. That's why we discussed about the append. But in the organization, every time when you trigger any backup, whether it is a full backup, differential backup, log backup, will include a date and timestamp. Automatically, it will take the current date and the timestamp while taking the backup in the file name. So all the backup files will be different when compared to the previous backup files. So individual files will be created. Later, I can create one more mechanism to delete the old backup files, guys. This is how the free space will be maintained in the drives. Clear?
Name is same. We can find with different times and dates, right?
Correct.
But what
And
is
in
the mechanism they are giving futures for that?
Nothing.
What
There
is
is
the
no
use of
mechanism that.
them?
What is the use, Anil?
Okay.
Use in the sense, I just now we discussed if we have old backups, there will be no free space in the drive. Can you take the new backups if there is no free space? You have to delete the old backups, correct? How many backups you will delete it manually? Daily for 5,000 databases, 5,000 backups will be generated in all the servers. So are you going to log into each and every server and you are going to see the date and time? Okay, this is 2 days back, this is 2 weeks back. Okay, let's delete. How many times you can do that? How you can do that manually? Right? So it has to be automated. If you don't automate, if you don't delete the old backup files automatically, it is not possible to delete it manually. You can delete it, but how? Every time you have to log into the server, you have to log into that folder, you have to see what are the old backups are there, you have to calculate, you have to delete it. How much efforts needed, guys? Okay, so if you are having 5,000 databases, 5,000 backups, every day is it possible to monitor that? Not possible, right? So it is very important. First of all, it has to create the backup files with the different names. Then the deletion process is easy so that when you delete it automatically, it will create some free space so that the next backups will generate smoothly. If you don't delete it, if you give the same name, now I'm asking one question. If you are taking backup with the same name, what is the use? You tell me, Anil. You tell me that I'm taking backup with the same name to the same disk. Now you tell me what is the use. You are getting my point, right, Anil?
Yes, yes,
You
yes.
asked right. So you ask like Shanmukh, what is the use if I'm taking backups with a different name? And I'm asking if you are taking backup with the same name, what is the use? You got the point, right? The challenges with the same name, guys.
We are
Is it
not
clear?
yes,
Yeah.
we
Is
are
it
not
clear?
identify the which.
Which backup it is when it took. I mean to say, you can always see the latest timestamp only, but how many backup sets are there? Okay. And if you want to delete the old backup set, you cannot delete it. Those are the challenges. If you want to, if any challenges are there as a DBA, we have to overcome those challenges, right, for the new solution. The solution is always take backups with a different name. Okay, so when you take backup the different name, different files will be created. So old files will be deleted automatically. We can create an automation process so that it is going to delete automatically the old files. So free space will be there in the drive. So backups will run smoothly. If there is no free space, automatically all the backup jobs will be failed, guys. Okay.
Shan, in
Yes,
our
yes.
case, I mean, original databases and backups both are in C drive only, right? In
Original data.
organization,
Yeah. See, I have only one drive. That's why I kept all the things in the C drive only. In the organization, I told you in the beginning of the sessions itself, data files will store in different drive. Log files will store in different drive. Backup files will store in different drive. There will be separate drives for each and every file. There's some, that is the standard process so that the performance, it will be improved if you store like that. Sometimes everyone in some organization like startup companies where there is no standard policies, where there is no standard DBAs. Okay, if other team members like Oracle team is handling SQL servers, in such scenarios, they will they will just dump everything in a single drive. If the drive is not accessible, the whole SQL server will be down. Okay, so that is the main challenge. So generally, the best practice is, as you know, that when you create a database, you'll get two files, data files and log files. So those two files, data files will be stored separately in separate drive. Log files will be stored separately in separate drive. Backup files will be stored separately in separate drives. That's how we'll follow the procedure in the organization standard instructions, guys. That is the recommended practice. Okay. So let's discuss about the differential backup, guys. So what is the differential backup? What is meant by differential backup, guys? Listen
I
carefully.
think
Differential backup. Yes, please.
I think it looks like it is I think storing the change, like the incremental, the difference from the original backup. I'm guessing.
Okay, let's see. So differential backup will always will take the backup of all the changes since last full backup. Listen carefully. Listen carefully. Differential backup will take the backup of all the changes since last full backup. So for example, I'm taking a weekly backups, guys. Imagine I'm taking weekly backups. Generally in the organization, the first question from this backups and restores is, what is your organization backup strategy? What is your company's or organization's backup strategy? Means how frequently they will take the backups, at what time they will take full backups, when they will take full, when they will take differential, when they will take log backup. Okay, so this is the question, guys. What is the organization's backup strategy? What is your organizational backup strategy, guys? So generally, as discussed, 70 to 80% will take full backups weekly. Every week will take full backup. Why? Because full backup will take the backup of the whole database. If the database size is in big, if the database size is big, then it will take a lot of time to take the backups. Okay, so performance killers. So performance killers, right? That's why we don't perform it during the business hours or during the weekdays. Generally, we'll schedule the backups during the weekends. So imagine every weekend I am taking the backup, like every Sunday I'm taking full backup. Correct, guys? Imagine every Sunday I'm taking the full backup. Is it clear? Every Sunday.
Yes.
So if I take the backup today is Sunday here. So if I take the backup today, when I'll take the backup again? Next Sunday. Right? Next Sunday I'll take the backup. So now in between, if something happened to the database, how can I recover the data? Right? Today is 12th and I took the full backup today. And again, one more full backup will be generated on 19th, right? 12th, 19th, like that. So in between, imagine on Thursday something happened to my database. How can I recover this 4 days data? Up to 12th, I have full backup. I can restore this full backup. I can recover it. But Thursday, it was the database is corrupted. Then how I am able to recover the 3 days backup or 4 days backup? How it is possible?
Differential
backup.
What is that?
differential backup.
Correct. Differential backup. Differential backup will help you guys. What it will do? It will take the backup of all the changes since last full backup. When is the last full backup happened, guys?
12th.
12th.
12.
Since 12th, the differential backup will take the backup of only the changes, not the guys. Here it will take the backup of only the changes. It don't take the backup of whole database. Full database backup will take the backup of whole database, but differential backup will take the backup of the changes since last full backup. Are you getting the point? Again and again, it cannot take the whole backup. It's not a full backup. It is differential backup, but means whatever changes are there since last full backup, it will take the backup of only those changes. Imagine on 12th, we have 100 records in the table. Imagine, I'm just giving an example. On 13th, one record is added. On 14th, two records are added. On 15th, three records are added. So when you take the differential backup on 16th, this 1 plus 2 plus 3. How much? 6 records will be stored in the differential backup. It don't store all 100 records. In the full backup, you can see 100 records. But in the differential backup, how many records you can see? Only 6 records. Are you getting the point? What is the difference here? What is the change? What is the definition here? It will take the backup of the changes since last full backup. What are the changes here? 6 records are added. 1 plus 2 plus 3, 6. Only the 6 records backup it will take, okay, by on 16th, guys. Are you getting the point? If you take the full backup, it will take the 100 records backup. But if you take the differential backup, it will take the backup of the changes since last full backup. So 100 plus 6 on 16th, if the database is corrupted, you have 100 records plus you have the 6 records backup. 100 plus 6, you can achieve 106 records, right? You can achieve till the point in time recovery. That is called point in time recovery. Means you can achieve till the second before its corruption. You can achieve it. Are you getting the point, guys? Differential backup. Is it clear?
Yes.
Everyone? So now imagine I'm taking differential backup daily. Okay, I'm taking differential backup daily. So 12th Sunday, we have full backup. 13th differential backup. 14th differential backup. 15th differential backup. 16th differential backup. Okay, listen carefully. So 13th differential backup contains all the changes from
Last
Last
12
backup.
hours.
where is the last backup? When is the last backup?
12th.
12th. So 13th differential backup contains all the changes from
12th.
12th. 14th
12th.
differential backup contains all the changes from
13th.
13th.
12th, 12th.
12th.
What is the definition?
It's last full backup.
All the
Last-
changes, full backup. Yeah, since starting 12th.
Last successful full backup. Okay. So 14th differential backup contains all the changes since
12th.
12th. 15th differential backup contains all the changes since
12th.
12th. 16th.
12th.
12th. Now, very good. Now, if my database is corrupted on 16th night, so how many backups I have to use now to
12th
recover?
and
12th
15th.
and 16th.
Oh,
14.
Only one.
12th
One
and
full,
15th.
one full backup and one differential backup.
So, for example, daily I'm taking differential backup in the morning 8 o'clock, 8 a.m. Daily I'm taking differential backup early morning 8 a.m. Okay. Now, if my database is corrupted on Thursday 9 a.m., total how many backups I have to use to recover the data? Are you getting the point? Every
Yeah.
day, every
you have to
Sunday,
use one differential backup.
every Sunday I'm taking full backup. Okay. And every day morning 8 o'clock I'm taking differential backup. 13th morning 8 o'clock I have the differential backup. 14th morning 8 o'clock differential backup. 15th morning 8 o'clock I have differential backup. 16th morning 8 o'clock I have differential backup. But 16th morning 9 o'clock the database is corrupted. Now type your answers in the chart. How many backups I have to use? What and all backups I have to use? Okay. Just type your answers in the chart. How many backups? First, how many? Second one, what and all backups? Okay, just type your answers in the chart quickly. How many total backups I'm asking, not only how many differential backups. Done? That's it, huh? So only few people answered. Let me check. Manju 12th full backup and 16th differential backup. Suresh Babu 2 backups. Deepak only 16th backup will required. Manasa 2 backups 12th and 16th. Josh 1 differential backup. Ravi 4 differential backups. Barane 2 backups, the full backup and the differential one from 1 day before the corruption date. And Vamshi 2 backups, 1 full backup plus 1 differential backup. 1 differential backup, Vamshi, on what date differential backup?
16.
Okay, Anil 2 backups, full differential. Pallavi 12th full backup, okay, and 15th differential backup, total 2, okay. Manju, because 8 a.m. is already done the differential backup, okay. Raviteja, weekly once full backup. Sudhakar, 2 full backups, 2 backups, full backup on 12th and differential backup on 16th, okay. Shibin, how many and type 1 differential backup since the 12th, as 12th already has a successful full backup. Shalem, 2 backups, we have to consider 1 full backup, which we take in 12th and 16th morning differential backup. Suresh Babu, first backup is full backup on 12th and differential backup on 16th. Josh 2, Manjana 2 backup, that is Shibin, Suryasri 2, last full backup and last Suryasri. Smart answer. Huh? Okay. Guys, I'm happy, so happy that 90% is answer is correct. 1 or 2. Okay, just 1 or 2. Like we have wrong answers, right? So again, Deepak. Let me check Deepak only, I guess. Deepak. Yeah, Deepak.
Yeah.
Only 16th backup will required. So what is the meaning of that? What about how you can achieve point in time recovery if only 16th backup is enough? Okay. First of all, I just want you to clear, guys. Here we discussed one point, like on 12th we have, like you took the full backup. By 12th we have 100 records in this. Correct? This is clear, right? By 12th in the database we have 100 records. Okay.
Yeah.
13th one record is added. Okay. So when you take the differential backup on 13th, the total how many records it will take the backup?
It will only take only 1.
1, right? You are clear with that, right? Very good. 14th, 2 records are added. Now when you trigger differential backup on 14th, total how many records it will be backed up in the differential backup?
3.
3. 1 plus 2, 3. Right. Now on 15th, 3 added. 3 more records added. So on 15th, if you take the differential backup, how many records will be there? Now, on the 15th differential backup, how many records will be there? 6. 1 plus 2 plus 3, 6 records. So now you are saying only the last differential backup is enough, right? Only 16th backup is required. So if I use the 16th backup, in that 16th backup, I have only 6 records, right? Correct?
Yeah.
If my database is corrupted, I have to achieve 106 records. I have to get 106 records, but if you restore the only 16th record, 16th day differential backup, I'll get 6 records only. What about my 100 records?
Oh, my bad. It need to 12 backup as well.
Correct, right?
Yeah.
So that's why, right? Otherwise, why we need it? 16th, not full backup we are taking. We are taking differential backup. It will take only the changes. It don't take the whole database backup. It will take the changes of the records since last full backup. Whatever it is, see, for example, on 13th, 10 records added, on 14th, 2 records deleted, on 15th, 2 more records deleted. So when you take the backup on 16th, differential backup contains the changes. How many records it will contain the changes on 16th? 10 added, 2 deleted, 2 deleted. So on 16th, if you take the differential backup, how many records will be there? 6 records. 10 minus 2 minus 2, 6 records. So always differential backup, guys, all the backups, the full backup is mandatory, guys, for all the backups. Without full backup, I cannot restore any backups. That is one important point. For every database, always full backup is mandatory. First of all, you have to take full backup only. Then only it will allow you to take other backups. Without taking full backup, I cannot take differential backup, guys. Are you getting the point? So for every database, full backup is mandatory. So without taking full backup, I cannot take the differential backup. Without restoring the full backup, I cannot restore the other backups also. Is it clear, Deepak, now? So guys, total 2 backups we need. What are those 2 backups? On 12th day, whatever successful full backup is there, on 12th successful full backup you have to use, and the recent differential backup, which is on 16th. Why? Because database is corrupted. Someone answered 15th. Database is corrupted at 9 a.m. But by 8 a.m. the differential backup is taken, right? By 8 a.m. itself, the 16th differential backup is ready. So 16th differential backup is already, we have the 16th differential backup. So database is corrupted at 9 a.m. So you can use the 16th differential backup. You don't need to use 15th one, guys. 16th is enough. In case if the database is corrupted at 7 a.m., then 15th. Why? Because 8 a.m. you will take the differential backup, but by 7 a.m. itself the database is corrupted. So you will use the previous days. But here on 16th at 8 a.m. already differential backup is like generated on 16th, but 9 a.m. 16th 9 a.m. On 16th 9 a.m. it was corrupted, so I can make use of the 16th 8 a.m. differential backup, guys. So how many? Total 2 backups. One, the last successful full backup, and the second one, the recent one, which is the latest differential backup. So again, remember one thing, guys, if anyone is asking how many differential backups, how many differential backups, how many differential backups, what is the answer? Always one latest differential backup is enough to restore. Okay. So if you are saying 2 differential backups, 3 differential backup, that's blunder, guys. That is a big mistake. Immediately he'll respond like, okay, our HR will get back to you. Will never restore multiple differential backup. It's like a service pack. It's like a cumulative update. Whenever you're restoring whenever you're patching SQL Server with a cumulative update, always you'll use the latest one, right? The latest cumulative update, right? Correct. So full backup is a kind of a service pack. Cumulative update is a kind of a differential backup is a kind of a cumulative update. So if you want to restore cumulative, if you want to patch with cumulative update up to 2016, you need a SP, right? Service pack, right? Here also same thing. Whenever if anyone is asking how many backups you need, especially how many differential backups you need, what is the answer, guys? How many differential backups you need to restore? What is the answer? Whatever strategy
The most latest differential.
Always one latest differential backup should be your answer. So in this scenario, one full backup, latest full backup, one differential backup. Even though the database is corrupted on Saturday, so 12th full backup, Saturday's differential backup, if it is available. Saturday's differential backup is not available. Friday's differential backup you are going to use, guys. Is it clear? Differential backup, everyone?
Yep.
So don't do the blunders. If anyone is asking how many full and how many differential backups you need, always one full backup, the latest full backup and the latest differential backup is enough to restore. Is it clear, guys?
Yep.
Everyone,
Which
is it clear?
in my second statement where I wrote the number 5, was because I thought you were asking how many backups has it been. So 12th one full backup, 13th morning one incremental, sorry, differential backup, 14th morning one backup, 15th morning one backup, 16th morning one backup, which is on Thursday. And then to restore, we are taking the most recent one, which is the differential on the
Correct.
16th because it was
Correct.
8 a.m. So that's why I counted the number of backups.
That's okay, but you have to make use of two backups only.
Just
One
one full
latest.
backup and one differential that was the most recent one
Correct.
on the 16th.
Correct. Okay.
Correct.
So
Yeah,
guys, is
got
it clear? Yeah, is it clear, everyone? Very important, guys. Regularly we'll deal with backups regularly. Everyone, is it clear about differential backup?
Yes.
Guys,
Yes.
what about others? People are not responding.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Yes, sir.
If it's not clear, just blindly you can remember this point. Whenever anyone is asking how many backups we need, especially how many differential backups we need. Of course, anyhow, we need full backup. Without full backup, I cannot restore differential, right? Apart from full backup, we always need one latest differential backup. That should be your answer. Okay, we always need the latest differential backup to restore apart from the full backup, guys. Apart from the full backup, we always need the latest differential backup to restore. Okay, is it clear, everyone? So I'll show you how to take the differential backup. So again, differential backup, what is the definition, guys? Differential backup will take the backup of all the changes since last full backup. Now you should ask one question here. So Shanmukh, how SQL Server knows what are the changes has been done since last full backup? How it knows? There should be one
Because of the
mechanism, right?
date and timestamp.
No, that is backup file, man. That is backup file name. So how it knows the what and all changes are done since last full backup? How SQL Server will identify those changes? Why? Because it will take the backup of only the changes. Then in
I
that
think
scenario, how SQL Server will identify, okay,
You
these are
can
the
check the
changes
path
done.
destination folder in the
I think it read the
paper.
data from the pages.
Okay, which
Increasing
page?
of the pages.
Okay. See, if it is adding, if it is deleting,
DCM page is there.
very good, Pallavi. You know everything, Pallavi. Huh? Okay, so there is a mechanism in the organization, the SQL Server, guys. What is that mechanism? How it identify the changes? There are some system pages. Okay, in that there is a page called DCM page. Interview question, guys. Interview question. Differential changed map. What this page will do? It will track all the changes since last full backup. Okay, what it will do, guys? It will collect, it will record the extents. You know the extent, right? You know the extent, right? It will track the extents that has been changed since the last full backup, this DCM page. Okay, who will help, guys? Who will help the SQL Server to take the differential backup? DCM page. What this DCM page do? It will track all the changes since last full backup. So whenever you trigger differential backup, what SQL Server will do, you know? Directly it will go to the DCM page. Hey DCM page, hello bro. Whatever changes are there since last full backup, give me the list of the extents. Okay, bro, these are the list of the extents that are changed since last full backup. So okay, bro, thank you. I'll take the backup of only these extents. So the differential backup will be generated like that. Clear? So who will help, guys, to take the backup of the differential backup? Which mechanism will help
DCM
you?
page.
DCM page, it will keep tracking of every, like an umpire, how the umpire will calculate the balls, boundaries, sixes, runs, right? Wickets, how he is going to calculate. Like this DCM page also will track all the changes. Okay, if you add any records, if you modify any records, if you delete any records, it will keep a track of it. It will list out all the changes and it will keep it within the page. And when you trigger a differential backup command, the SQL Server directly will goes to DCM page, right? And it will ask, hey, how many changes are there since last full backup? Okay, hey SQL Server, these are the changes since last full backup. So SQL Server will take the backup of only those changes, guys. Clear? Is it clear? So what will happen if you take the full backup? if any successful full backup is generated, what will happen? Can you add any extra point here for full backup? After a successful full backup, it will reset the DCM pages. Why? Because it has to again start new history, right? So Sunday, you took the full backup. So Sunday, it will reset the DCM pages. From Sunday, once the successful full backup is happened, from that point onwards, it will again start calculating the runs. Runs in the sense changes. Again, DCM page will start calculating the changes. Why? Because after how can see my database is created in the year of 2016. Imagine now 2024, around 8 years. Since 8 years, DCM page will track all the changes. Not possible, right? After every successful full backup, DCM page will become 0. So from that point again, it will start tracking it. That's why, what is the definition? Since last full backup, since last successful full backup. So after every successful full backup, your DCM page again, it will start a new history, new life by tracking all the changes. That's why you're able to use last full backup and the last differential backup. Is it clear, guys? Is it clear, everyone? Differential backup. If it is not
Yes,
clear,
sir.
remember only one point, that if anyone is asking how many backups, how many differential backups we need, what is your answer? What should be your answer? What should be
Always
your answer?
recent.
Always the
Last
recent
differential
differential
backup.
Always the
backup is
recent latest one.
yes. Okay. So one full backup with the latest differential backup is enough to restore. That's it. If you don't remember, just remember this point. That is enough. If you didn't get that point, what is DCM page and all, nothing to worry. If anyone is asking why, because Pakka interview question, this is for sure you will get this question. What is your organization backup strategy? That is the first question. And second question is, what is differential backup? Okay, so differential backup will always take the backup of all the changes since last full backup. Okay, whenever
Okay,
you're trying to, yeah, Josh.
Shanmukh, like I think yesterday, like when we were discussing about the difference between delete and truncate, truncate deallocates the page. So is this DCM? If I relate
No,
this
no, no, no,
concept to
not
that,
DCM, not DCM. Only DCM. See, DCM page will track the changes only. But page means, right? The whole table will be stored on the page, data pages. There are different types
yes,
of pages. We have data page, text or image page, system pages.
okay,
In system page, again, we have what is that? IAM page, index allocation
okay,
map. We have DCM
okay,
page, differential change in map. We have BCM
okay,
page, bulk change in map. We have PFS page, page free space. And we have the main important GAM page, global allocation map, SGAM page, shared global allocation map. So these are the different types of pages. Okay, based on the
okay.
requirements, we are going to discuss all the pages. I mean to say,
Okay, okay, okay.
accordingly.
So yesterday I was hearing from you, there is deallocation of page. There is
Yes,
a term deallocation
yes,
of page. So
deallocation
I
of
was
pages.
yeah.
Yeah, deallocation of pages in the sense that data pages that is being stored, that is being used by the table will be deallocated, not DCM page.
Yes. When we use truncate, that is deallocated, but when
Correct,
we use
correct.
delete, that is not impacted. So
No,
there
no,
is
no.
what about logging? Logging is also impacted during that operations, like delete and truncate. Like when we delete, not logging, minimal logging, but truncate, there is a logging, and also there is
That's
like
what. See, delete is not a minimal logging. Truncate is a minimal logging. Why? Because truncate
what
is
does it
going
mean?
to
That one, I'm not getting that
minimum.
concept. Yeah.
Minimal logging means
And I also did not understand that. In fact, I did not understand your question, but I don't know your name, but can you just
My question is like when we differentiate delete and truncate, delete is like fast operation, but truncate is always deallocating the page, and sometimes truncate is also resetting the identity column, like that is also deallocation of page. So is this concept related to the page? That was my question.
So Shanmugh, is that sometimes about identity stuff that he's talking about? Is that correct in the first place? But
no, 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 no. So no, it's
okay.
not at all related each other. Okay, first thing is delete. Why? I told you earlier, we discussed one point. Delete, you can roll back. On what basis you can roll back? How you can roll back? If you are able to
Because of the
track it,
dirty pages.
that's
Logging
okay.
is required,
Yes,
right?
if it is completely logged, okay?
Yeah.
If it is logged in the sense completely, it has to write the transaction, then you can roll back it. So delete is not a minimally logged operation. Minimally logged operation means only few details will be stored. If you remember earlier, while we discussing the log file architecture, it will record 108 attributes of each transaction. Why? Why? Because when there is a need of redo and undoing purpose, it will use all these 108 attributes to recover the transaction. So delete is not minimally logged operation. Delete is a fully logged operation. Why? It has to roll back. When it can roll back, if it has all the details, then only it can roll back. Okay. But whereas on the other hand, the truncate,
Right.
we cannot roll back. Why? It's a minimally logged operation. Minimally logged operations means few details will be stored. Few details will be stored. If you give me a normal address, for example, Josh, your address, complete address is different, and you are just giving your city and you are just giving your state. Can I reach you with those two basic details?
Not possible.
Is it possible? Not possible. If you
Not
if you give
possible.
me the complete address, that FedEx guys can reach you to deliver the item. If you simply give the city name and state or just area name, they cannot reach you. They cannot recover. Why? Because you are giving basic details. With the basic details, I cannot reach you. I cannot recover. So in the, if you see, the fully logged means you are giving the full details so that we can reach you. Minimally logged means you are giving basic details, we cannot reach you. So here
Okay.
we cannot reach you in the sense we cannot roll back. Okay, why?
Okay. Yeah.
Because I have basic details. With the basic details, I cannot roll back the transaction.
Yeah.
So delete is a fully logged where I can store complete details, I can roll back. Truncate is a minimally logged where I don't have complete details, so I cannot roll back. So that is the meaning of the fully logged and minimally logged. And one more thing is there is they are not interrelated each other. Whatever we are discussing now, the data in
Okay.
the tables will be stored in some other pages like data pages.
Okay.
This is one type of page, that is another type of page. So when
Okay.
you truncate it, the data pages of the table will be deallocated.
I got it. Thank you so much. Good explanation.
Yeah. Okay, guys. So again, differential backup will take the backup of all the changes since last full backup. That one point you have to remember. And the second point is always one recent differential backup is enough to restore, guys. Okay. So if anyone is asking how many differential backups you need, don't tell one, two. I mean to say, don't tell more than one. Don't tell two, three, four. They will give you one scenario. Hey, I'm taking I'm taking a full backup every Sunday, every day differential backup I'm taking. My database is corrupted on Saturday. So how many full and how many differential backups we have to use here to recover? So always your answer should be one full backup and the latest differential
The
backup.
most recent.
Yes, if it is, if you have Saturday's differential backup, you can use the Saturday's differential backup. If you don't have it, you can use the Friday's differential backup. So Friday differential backup contains all the changes from Sunday to Friday. Okay, Sunday to Friday, it will contains all the changes from Sunday to Friday. So that's why always one recent differential backup is enough with a full backup, guys. Okay, fine. Manasa, I'll show you. If you give same name, then it will be merged. Correct. So let me go to this new query. I'll show you how to take the differential backup first, and then using command, using GUI also, and then we'll jump into other backups. Okay. So GUI, you can use this option, right click, same yesterday we have seen, right? Tasks, backup, and here you have to select differential backup instead of full backup. Okay, you can see here full, right? Change it to differential. Same, remove the path, add the new path, browse the path, give the file name, select the location. I'm sorry, give the file name. So I'm going to give AdventureWorks, ADVENTURE, AdventureWorks 2019 underscore differential backup, diff backup underscore. What is the date today, guys? 12/5/2024. Dot. If you want, you can add a time also. Okay. If you don't want, you can leave it. .bak extension for full backup and differential backup. The extension is .bak only. Okay, for full and for differential backup, the extension is .bak only. And click OK. Click OK. And again, extension, whatever you want, you can give it. Same options. Yesterday, whatever we discussed, same options will be there. So you can ignore those as we have already discussed and just you can click OK. So in this way, you can take the backup, differential backup. So if you go and check here, where is the differential backup? You can see here. This is your differential backup. Okay, guys. How to take differential backup? Is it clear?
Yep.
Right. So if you want to take the backup, differential backup with query, okay, so backup. What is the full backup query, guys? What is the full backup query?
Backup
Backup
database
database,
and
Backup
the
database and
name,
data.
Differential works,
to disk
Data.
and
to
the
disk.
path.
Very good. Adventure Works 2019 to
to
disk
disk,
is equal to, okay,
Path.
and I can give this. I can go ahead without path so that it will take to the default location. What is that? What is the file name? Adventure Works 2019. If I give same file name like this, what will happen? Like this, if I give same file name like this, what will happen? It will be appended by default.
will append.
Why? Because
Appended.
same location, same name, right? It will be appended. So what I'm going to do, I'll just change the name underscore diff backup underscore
With
CUI,
differential.
yeah, CUI underscore today's date. What is the today's date? 12/5/2024 dot BAK. This is full backup query, right? And for this query, just add with differential. That's it. That's it with the differential. Okay, so it will take the differential backup. Okay, so you can see here CUI. Clear, guys?
Yes.
Taking differential backup, is it clear, everyone?
Yes.
Okay. So now, which page will help you to take the differential backup, guys? Which page will help you to track the changes?
DCM.
So if
DCM.
anyone is asking how differential backup will work, what should be your answer? So the in the
DCM.
SQL Server, DCM page will track all the changes since last full backup. So whenever we trigger a full differential backup, SQL Server will goes to differential backup and it will ask the changes since last full backup. Differential backup will provide the changes, will provide the extents that has been changed since last full backup, and the SQL Server will take the backup of only the changed extents. And in this way, it is going to take the differential backup like that. You can explain, guys. Otherwise, simply you can tell with the help of DCM page, okay, SQL Server will take the differential backup like that. You can explain, guys. Okay, fine. So the next one is log backup. Okay, log backup. Listen carefully. Log backup is very important, or transaction log backup. Log backup or transaction log backup. Transaction log backup. Okay, or T log backup. All are same. So log backup will take the name itself is saying. What is the meaning of log backup, guys? Backup of, will take the backup of only
Logs after differential.
only the log file. Log backup in the sense log file. We have two files, right? Data file and log file. Your full backup will take the backup of all the files. Your differential backup will take the backup of all the files, but your log backup will take the backup of
only log file.
only log file. It will take the backup of the log file. It don't take the data file backup. We have different backups for data file and log file, but log file will take the backup of only log. Why? Because every transaction will be logged inside the log file. Okay, every transaction will be logged inside the log file. So definitely you should maintain the log backup, guys. You should maintain the log backup. So log backups are incremental backups. Incremental backups. Okay. Your differential backups are cumulative backups. You can say the differential backups are cumulative backups, whereas your log backups are incremental backups. Okay. So listen carefully. Now imagine I'm taking log backup for every 15 minutes. Imagine the organization also will take backups, log backup for every 15 minutes. For every 15 minutes, I'm taking the log backup. So what is the time now? Imagine 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock, I'll take, okay, log backup 1. Log backup 1. Sorry, why it is 8:10? Just 8 o'clock. Okay. Now, next log backup when I can take, guys, every 15 minutes I'm taking means next log backup.
8:15.
8:15 log backup 2. Next,
8:30.
8:30 log backup 3. And next,
8:45.
8:45. Okay. 8:45 log backup 4. Okay. And 9 o'clock.
9.
Okay. 9 o'clock, your log backup 5. Okay. So now if I want to recover the data from 8 to 9, how many backups I have to use?
8 to 9.
Last
One
Just
backup.
for last backup only 30.
One
Last.
backup. Last.
Just one backup.
Just
The
one
last.
backup. Just last
5
backup.
backups.
Okay. Then what is the difference between differential and log backup?
Last 5
The
backups.
differential is cumulative. This one is incremental, which is
What?
adding one another.
What is the meaning
I
of
have to take
incremental?
5, sir.
What is the meaning of
Okay.
incremental?
It is adding every backup is adding one another.
Adding.
And
Very good. Super. Adding. Nice. So, guys, listen carefully. People are saying 9 o'clock backup is enough. If 9 o'clock backup is enough, why we need differential backup? Listen carefully. This is an incremental backup, means it will add the changes to the existing backup. Are you getting the point? So 8 o'clock to 8:15, whatever changes are there, the changes will be taken to the log backup 2. 7:45 to 8 o'clock log backup 1, and 8 to 8:15, this is one bit, this is one piece. This 15 minutes backup will be stored in this log backup 2. This 15 minutes data will be stored in the log backup 2. This 15 minutes data will be stored in the log backup 3. This 15 minutes data will be stored in the log backup 4. This 15 minutes data will be stored in the log backup 5. So these are 4 pieces or 5 pieces. So if I want to recover it from, you can remove this. Okay. Why? Because I don't want to confuse you. Okay. So log backup
4
1,
backups.
2, 3, Control Z again, 3 and 4. Okay. So now 8:15, one log backup, 8 to 8:15 changes will be there in this log backup. 8:15 to 8:30 will be changes will be there in the log backup 2. 8:30 to 8:45 changes will be there in the log backup 3. 8:45 to 9 o'clock changes will be there in the log backup 4. So if I want to recover the data from 8 to 9, how many backups I have to use here?
4.
4 backups.
All 4 backups I have to use. All 4 backups. Why? Because these are incremental backups. The changes will be added. Okay, so all the 4 log backups I have to use. If it is differential, only one is enough, but it is log, right? All the 4 backups we have to use to restore, guys. Okay, is it clear? 8 to 9. For example, what is the scenario? So Shanmukh, just now we discussed. So daily, or sorry, every week, every Sunday you are taking full backup. Every Sunday we are taking full backup. Every day we are taking differential backup. Every day we are taking differential backup. At night 8 a.m. Okay, or morning 8 a.m. Whatever it is. At morning 8 a.m. And every 15 minutes, I'm sorry. Now the database is corrupted. Database is corrupted. Last scenario. Corrupted on Thursday 9 a.m. Correct? This is the last scenario, right? Right? So using full backup, you are able to recover the data till last Sunday. And using the Thursday's differential backup, you are able to recover the data till Thursday. At what time you are able to recover the
8
data?
a.m.
8 a.m. But my
8 a.m.
database is corrupted on 9 a.m. At 9 a.m. it was corrupted. So I am losing 1 hour data. How can I achieve that 1 hour data?
By using log
Log
backup.
Log back.
You got the point, right? So that I can achieve using the log backups. Okay, that I can achieve using the log backups, guys. That I can achieve using the log backup. So if I'm taking every 15 minutes log backup, every 15 minutes log backup, okay, then total how many backups I have to use, guys? Sunday one full backup, uh, Thursday
The most
morning differential
recent
backup,
differential
and
backup
all the
and full
log backups
backups.
after the differential backup, after Thursday's differential backup. All the log backups after Thursday's differential backup. So total how many? One,
6.
2 plus 4. Total 6 backups I have to use, guys. Is it clear? Log backup.
Yes.
Log backup is an incremental backup. You need log backup will take the backup of only the log file, and it is an incremental backup. That means you need all the backups to restore. Okay, and log backup will take backup of the committed and uncommitted transactions as discussed. Okay, listen carefully. Is differential backups are mandatory, guys? Can I achieve the differential backup? Can I achieve the point in time recovery? Point in time recovery means if the database is corrupted at 9 a.m., what is the best time I can recover the database, guys? Exactly at 9 a.m. it was corrupted. Till what is the maximum time I can recover the database?
8:45.
8:59.
8:59, 59 seconds. Correct?
Yes.
A second before its corruption, I can recover. Okay, so that how can I achieve it? Using all the backups, I can achieve it. Okay, point in time recovery means recovering the database to a second before its corruption. Okay, so if I want to achieve point in time recovery, I need a full backup, I need a differential backup, I need a log backups. But my question is, can I achieve the point in time recovery without a differential backups? Is it possible?
No.
Then
It is possible, but it'll be like, and I say possible because if you want to use the log backups after the full backup, um, then it'll be too much of a work. But
guys,
Hmm.
tell me guys, so are we going to agree with Shibin's statement? No,
So it's possible, sir.
it's possible. Okay,
Yes, it
so
is possible.
the answer is yes, it is possible.
Oh,
Okay, yes, it is possible. But the challenge, as Shibin said, the challenge is imagine there is no differential backup. Differential backups are optional backups, guys. It's not mandatory. Differential backups are not mandatory. Imagine there is no differential backup in this scenario. In the same scenario, there is no differential backup. So Sunday full backup is there. You have Sunday full backup, and every 15 minutes you have log backups. Okay, every 15 minutes you have log backup. So now if the database is corrupted on same Thursday 9 a.m., how many total backups you have to use? Can anyone calculate and tell me? Total backups. Of course, you know one Sunday full backup, right? This is pakka,
Yes.
you know that. Next, till Thursday morning 9 a.m., how many log backups will be generated after Sunday full backup till Thursday morning 9 a.m.?
4 into 24.
388.
So every hour, 4 log backups, 24 hours, 24 into 4, 96 log backups per day. Per day, 96 log backups. So if the database, like you are taking full backup every Sunday at night, 10 p.m. Okay, 10 p.m. So now calculate it. Sunday 10 p.m. to Monday 10 p.m. 24 hours 96 log backups. So Monday 10 p.m. to Tuesday 96. Okay. Tuesday to Wednesday 96. Wednesday to Thursday night. Okay, we need Thursday morning, right? Okay, so fine. Wednesday 10 p.m. to Thursday morning 9 p.m. How many hours? 11 hours. 11 into 4, 44. Here it is 3 into 96 plus 44. Total how many? 3 into 96, 300 minus 12. Okay, 288 plus 45. How much? 288 plus 45. 280 plus 40, 320, 328.
333.
Triple three.
Correct. 333 log backups you have to use to restore, guys. 333 log backups. 333 log backups. If there is no differential backup, 333 log backups. Can you restore 333 log backups without having any problem? there is an issue with the log backup. You know what is that? It is the incremental backup, right? It is an incremental backup, means this 15 minutes data will be stored in this log backup. This 15 minutes backup will be stored in this log backup. This 15 minutes backup will be stored, data will be stored in this log backup. So if I want to restore this, what I need this, correct? Without this, I cannot restore this. If I want to restore this, what I need? Log backup 2 I need.
the two
one.
and
Previous
yeah,
one. Previous one I
log
need.
back 2 and
So if
log
I
back
want
1.
to restore this, I need this one. So if
Hmm.
someone deleted this one,
Then I won't be able
The
to.
whole data will be
the log backup chain will be broken. So you cannot make use of any log backups.
Hmm.
Why? Because without one, I cannot restore two. Without two, I cannot restore
you
three.
cannot
Without
restore
three, I
three.
cannot restore
So-
four. It will continuous. In this 33 log backups, if someone deleted 10th log backup, I can restore up to 9 log
backup.
backup.
9.
Why? Because after 10th, there is no 10th log backup. I cannot restore 11th. There is no 11th, 12th. Like that, it continues. The log backup chain is broken. Because of these headaches, we will use differential backup. But differential backup is not mandatory. If you use differential backup, total how many? The count you can reduce it, right? If you use differential backup, I can recover till Thursday morning 8 a.m. Hardly I'm missing 1 hour data. That 1 hour I can achieve using these 4 log backups, right? Clear, guys? Is it clear? The use of the differential backup and log backup, everyone.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, it's kind of making sense. Yeah.
Okay, so that's why as the log backup count will be more if there is no differential backup. That's why we'll use differential backup. Otherwise, differential backups are not mandatory. In some organization, you can see they will follow full and log backup concept only. They don't take differential backups. To reduce the number of log backups, we can use differential backup, but that is very useful. Why? Because restoring 333 log backups is not easy. And imagine if it is corrupted on Saturday, Sunday to Saturday, around 600 log backups you have to restore. It's not so easy. You have to list out all the log backups. You have to create a command. Very difficult. So that's why 99% differential backups concept will be there. Very rarely people, they don't follow, okay, the differential backup. But differential backup will help you to reduce the number of log backups count, guys. Okay, clear, guys? Is it clear now, everyone? Full backup, differential backup, log
Yes.
backups. Right? So
Yes.
now if everyone is clear, now be ready with your answers. Type your answers in the chat. Every day, I'm taking full backup. Every day. I'm changing the strategy now. Every day, I'm taking full backup at night. 9 p.m. Okay? Fine. Every 4 hours, I'm taking differential backup. Every 4 hours in the sense from night 12 o'clock. Every 4 hours. Whenever I say every 4 hours, every 1 hour, every 15 minutes, in the sense from night 12 o'clock, you have to calculate. And every 15 minutes, I am taking log backup. Okay, so now my database is corrupted. Database is corrupted. Corrupted on Friday evening 6:20. Okay, now how many backups and what are the backups I have to use to recover the database? Okay, type your answers in the chat. And in the meantime, take a break. We'll be back after 15 minutes, guys. In the meantime, you can type your answers in the chat.
Sir, starting days, every day, starting day is Monday.
Yeah, from Monday. From Monday or Sunday, whatever it is. Okay. Type your answers. Take a break, and I mean to say, in the meantime, you can type your answers and then you can go for a break, guys. Okay, I'll be back after 15 minutes. Is it clear? Is my question clear? Any questions? Let me know. Is my question clear or it's not clear? Any doubts, guys? Come on.